Did I?
You had to do what? Oh, by the righteous path. If the circumstances were any different, this would have been the last job you've ever done for us. Here, take this. It's a paycheck, and you can hand it in at the bank. Now, excuse me. I have to make some arrangements. Oh, by the seven, this is not going to be pleasant.
Did I read it? I can't remember. Redeem the note for payment.
If that man knew a thing or two about reliability.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that.
Yeah. Had a feeling no one would be here yet. Let's go home and wait for day. Or wait till place is open.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around
Stop
here
saying that every time.
Just a bit of this.
You say it
and
every
that.
time.
Feel free to take a look. What bless?
Do I have anything I want to sell? Oh, that's all. No. No. Okay, I don't have anything I want to sell. All good then. Okay, so that doesn't actually say a value at all. How much will I get paid?
Some shifts never end.
I always get lost here. This way.
I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for fun.
Treat yourself.
There you are.
Blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
I have a paycheck from Mendel's Penny Pouches. He said I could hand it in here.
Penny pouches? So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your money.
$3.50. Not bad. I won't worry about banking anymore just yet. Isn't Penny Pouches around here somewhere? That one's a gate. That one's a gate.
You just don't get any younger.
This one.
Now, if if it isn't the hero of the hour. Word of the stunt you pulled with those petrified got around. Mal DeLorean himself wishes to see you. I strongly assume he's planning to hire you as a protector. Congratulations on that.
Who exactly is Mal Delaran? I've heard that name before.
Oh, you did? I'm impressed. Particularly since he's the Grandmaster of this guild.
Same shit, different
I see. Where can I find him?
In the guild house, just on the other side of the street. Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Why so snappy?
If that's what snappy sounds like to you, maybe you should consider a change of profession. I heard the bathing house is still looking for harlots.
Harsh? Look, if you have a problem with me, just tell me. Then we can resolve this.
Oh, there is no problem. At least not a problem that needs resolving. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without a moment's hesitation, used the tragic events at the caravan site for your own advantage. But I guess that's just how this world works. Business is business.
What? How in blazes did I use anything that happened there to my advantage?
Forget about it. You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Walk blessed.
Okay. Are you saying by me taking that piece of expensive jewelry? I didn't try to keep it.
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the farmer's.
Now, a good pipe of peace.
Upstairs.
Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive? Walk blessed, my sir.
As long as I have that eye, it means I've already read them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. Thanks for the raid, Orb. Hope you had a great stream in Elden Ring. How much more did you get done? You make much progress? Welcome in, Jonesy, and redesignation. I'm playing some Enderal at the moment. It's a complete conversion mod for Skyrim, so... Beat up a deer. Sounds progressive.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Currently, I've done a job for a guild. I can't remember what the guild actually is. I'm kind of a message man for them. I was supposed to deliver a message to a caravan. I got to the caravan and everyone was dead. They had to come... Well, I looked on the main person's body, went back, reported it to the guild person, and he sent me to this guy. Well, there's nothing wrong with not getting much done. So, why don't we continue? I'm currently going through all books. I just want to read make sure I've read everything in the game. There is a quest requiring you to read all books called The Butcher of Ark. For some reason, it does have some strange quests here, like that one there. I can activate it, but it doesn't show me where any of them are. Same as that one doesn't show me where to go for it. Those ones you collect by talking to people. There's one of these ones up here that... Those ones there, it shows it as quests, but I don't know if you actually achieve any of them. You, every now and again, talk to people, ask them what's going on around the place, and they will tell you something, and then whatever they tell you will appear here. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on to this one. Are we going to talk? There you are.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Mael DeLorean, by my path Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
Jonesy, well met.
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
There we go, we've triggered all my Streamlabs commands. I've only just started in your guild. Doesn't a promotion like that usually take longer?
It does, but the circumstances are anything but ordinary.
The quartermaster suspected as much. He didn't seem very happy for me, to be honest.
That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was young and full of ideals. But his behavior these days continues to remind me that those times are long past. I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task. Even he should see that.
One question. Is this the guild house of the Sickle? I imagined it would be different.
How? With floors made of marble and statues of gold? This is not a brothel for nobles. It's a place of work. And in my experience, that kind of nonsense does one thing above all else. Distract.
True. What exactly does that mean? Serve as a protector?
The same as working for the trading post. Only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands. You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that.
You should know that I have other responsibilities as well. I will not be available day and night.
You don't have to be. You help the Sickle when it needs help, and you get paid. That's it.
Okay. I'm interested.
Good. Can you read and write?
Yes.
Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start.
Read the contract. Agreement between the Golden Sickle and... I hereby pledge to serve the Merchants Guild of the Golden Sickle as protector until the revocation of this document. This concludes the respect of the guild's statutes, Enderalian law, and the righteous path. To never act against the sickle or its members and or its business partners. To always adequately represent the sickle. This includes the above mentioned rules as well as a decent and ethical behavior. Breach of one or more of the above terms will be punished and can result in immediate nullification of the protector contract. The Golden Sickle also reserves the right to alert the Guard of Art in case of serious offences. Signatories.
Yes?
Here it is.
Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for your first assignment as a protector?
I am. What do you need me to do?
Before I tell you, I have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition?
Vaguely.
The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful merchants from the belt of Killet. I take it you've heard about the civil war on Killet. It has been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Killet, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. That is, if a dictatorship by those cutthroats can be called order.
How did this civil war start?
Blasphemous rumors about the supposed death of the Lightborn. It's ridiculous when you say it out loud like that. But the Chileans never were a God-fearing people to begin with. I suppose some of the elders were behind those rumors. They wanted all the power for themselves, so they spread a rumor that the gods were dead, and that it was time for a new order to arise. At first it was just a few remaining servants of the Lightborn against the usurpers. Then the latter started turning on each other. Thousands of people died. Although the Chileans brought this upon themselves, it's still a tragedy.
The thing with the gods being dead? Sorry to say, but they actually are. I'm also a part of another order that keeps control over the place and tries to protect the people and all sorts of stuff. And to stop war, they're hiding the fact that the gods are dead, have been killed. And this person obviously is one of the ones that doesn't know. I see. And how exactly does that affect us?
It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Chilean cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants don't. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over, and it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark.
Now, good pipe of peace, Wade.
They sent an emissary, despite the wars?
Yes, but it's no ordinary visit. We'll talk of that later.
You don't seem to hold this Council of the Elders in high regard, do you?
I don't. But that's a different story.
So I do those other ones first because those 2 arrows at the start of this one means it moves the conversation on. So what's my role in this?
I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the guild's house for dinner.
Wait, I thought you said becoming a protector would free me from running errands. No, I won't say that. Understood. Where can I find this emissary?
Well, finding that out will be part of your job. But I suppose he's somewhere in that city where there are colorful clothes and shining jewels. Chileans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
Okay. the biggest story or the main quest of this game is I'm pretty much trying to stop what they call the cycle, and it's a group of beings they call the High Ones that aren't physical, and to stop these we've got a Pyrean artifact, I think they called it, a Pyrean machine that the race of Pyreans built thousands of years earlier to stop the cycle. They did not succeed. We're trying to rebuild it and trying to power it to stop the cycle as well. To power it, we need things called the Black Stones. And I'm on a quest to find these Black Stones.
Can I help you?
Which is... that's one of them. That's another one of them. And that's the third one. And that's the main part of the quest. Amidst all the bad news, there also is a ray of hope. The Arcanists found what is missing for igniting the beacon. Energy. We need 3 ancient artifacts called Black Stones, which we have to place in the sockets of the beacon. So the beacon is the Pyrean artifact. To provide the needed energy, these stones are legendary jewels which, according Mariel, I don't know how to say that one, provide their wielder great power, but in turn drive them mad. He thinks that the High Ones are also the creators of these stones. So I'm looking for the second hint, which is through that door straight ahead. Hey, Spud. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Like, this is the whole map. You can definitely tell it's built in Skyrim. But this is the whole map, and I've only been in this bottom part. And I haven't even been in everywhere in the bottom part either. I've been playing for over 40 hours, I think. So it's actually a very big game. Built in the engine of Skyrim. You can tell from textures and stuff it has the Skyrim feel to it, but obviously isn't Skyrim. The main city I'm in is Ark, and Ark is this whole area here. It has 5 different quarters. There's the merchant quarter, the market quarter, the Undercity, the barracks quarter, and forget the other ones. Doesn't say on the map here. Marketplace, Foreign Quarter, Westgate, Sun Temple, Nobles Quarter. And that's all just one city. How in Skyrim, this part here is pretty much one whole city. This is just one area of this city. So a bit crazy. Anyway, I should check which way I need to go next. That one. Actually, I'll go here. It's closer. And all you need to get this game, if you already own a copy of Skyrim, any version, there's a version of Enderal you can download for free through Steam. depending which version of Skyrim you have to which version of Enderal you need to get though. Talk to.
He no talk to Duel. He not bad. Talk to others.
It won't take long. You're here with the Blue Islands Coalition, aren't you? I'm looking for your emissary.
Emissary. He talk about the jam? The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes. Like cheese.
Like cheese. Old and full of holes? You're still in your 20s.
He right, but sailor life is rough, and the sea winds blow away thoughts just like that. Dul heard that pennies can help, but Dul not knows if true.
Yeah, I don't want to insult him or hurt him. Alright then, here's your money. Now tell me where I can find this Dijam.
Ha! He very generous. And look, memories come back. The Jammer went bathing in house with many waters. He look there. He has what
Okay.
he came here for. Go now. Leave Dul alone.
Also, apart from this one, changes a lot from Skyrim as well. The menus are a separate mod that you can download just for Skyrim. Not, oh yeah, these ones. This one is called Sky UI. Also, this one doesn't have a skill tree. To get to the skill tree, you press Y, which is meditate. This is the skill trees. I've been focusing on this one, the sneak and archer trickster skill line, and this one. It may be picking up a bit of the game, I'm not sure other than that. I might have to look into that. Thanks. What is this one? Sneak attacks with daggers now do 4 times damage. I don't use daggers. Crackly. It looks like it did go into the red. It maxed out for a second, so I'm not sure what caused that. So yeah, it would be because the mic maxed out with the volume. But I might need to cap that. I'll look into it anyway. Thanks for letting me know. Really getting stuff for doing sneak attack with one hand, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually say how many points I have. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely need to look into it for that, in that case. I don't use pickpocket. Okay, that seems okay. Oh, 10 memory points remaining. I should really come in here and do this more often. Whether you run or walk while sneaking now has no effect on your concealment anymore. I don't get that. Is that any... Oh, he got any type of sneak attack?